Greetings, everyone. This is Gerard, editor-in-chief of Filipino Soul Magazine, aka S.G.I.B magazine. Stand for Soldiers Got Intentions. Believe that, because everyone should be soldiering for something: a dream, a goal, an idea, or trying to do something. And I feel really sorry for those of you in New York who are about ready to have that blizzard. There was a few years back when I used to live in West Babylon, Long Island, and we had, that's probably the last storm before this one that you're having now, we're about to have, happened. And it knocked out everything. I mean, it was so bad that even gas tankers weren't even come in along the coastal areas in Jersey and what have you. There was a gas shortage. You had to wait online for hours, and blackouts. But my lights was on, and it taught me something. The reason my lights were on and working absolutely marvelous was because I lived close to the police precinct, and I was on the Police Precincts Grid. So those of you who are on the Police Precincts Grid, I'm sure you won't have any problem with your lights or anything else. But those of you who aren't, I feel sorry for you. I wanted to talk about when you're a man, or to know how to do man things, you have to be around men. I guess the best way to say it, which isn't often the truth, because I learned a lot of my things from women. Like, I used to always wear my t-shirts and cut the V into them like this, and I've done that for years and years and years and years. Well into my 40s, until Sharon told me, said, "Look, why don't you just buy the ones with the V-neck?" I said, "V-neck? They got V-neck t-shirts?" I said, "Oh my God, where have I been?" And now I'm watching. When I say you watch men to learn men things, now I'm watching UFC. I watch a lot of UFC because, like I said, I was in the arts and I used to like that, watching that shit pow, 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 pow. And every time they come in the ring, when they take their t-shirts off, they put the elbows in and they pull the shirt like this and take it off. So I've been trying to, because me, I'm like taking off like like this. And oftentimes it's very painful because my arms are tight or something like this, or sometimes I just can't, it doesn't even help me, I get stuck. So the past couple of days I finally got it back. I finally got it down packed. And take it off. So you have to learn, in order to be a man, I guess you have to watch man things. I want to talk to you also about, I'm going to tell you a lesson of what happened to me when I had my 2013 Ford Fusion. You hear me speak about it a lot. You heard me even also being homeless, living in it a lot. But what you don't often hear me tell you is how I lost it. And believe you me, it was a beautiful car. But let the truth be known, I got more girls on my moped than I get on my 2013 Ford Fusion. I had always been, at that time in my life when I became homeless, everything was so uncertain that it was really hard to plan from one thing to the next. But one of the things about being a man is that you always have to call and be responsible as far as who you owe, your payments, make arrangements. Here's something that a lot of you may not hear. How much do you want to pay on your bill? All of it. There's something about when you're calling a debtor and we're used to making payments, at least you always make payments, and you can finally say, instead of saying, what's the least amount I can pay? Or is it a smaller amount than that? Can I cut it up? There's some type of dignity that when it comes to all of it. So anyway, I used to make payments all the time for my car in order to, in order to keep having it and what have you. In fact, I had a protection. So whenever I ran out of gas, which I did a lot, I ran out of gas so many times, they finally figured out that this guy isn't running out of gas, which I was. We've given this guy almost whole car payment in gas. So I would just call them, they come give me a gallon of gas. So finally, it was one of the times I was making arrangements for payments, and usually my payments are usually with like two or three payments. So I was making over $1,000 payment. So I made an arrangement through my bank at the time for the payment to come out of my account, $1,000. And so, not thinking everything was that, she said, you want us to take it out of account? Yeah, I said, yeah, sure. I've been going to the bank making payments on the automobile. So why would I think that anything else? Yes, take it out of that account. So after the first, about 2 days later, I walked outside and my car was gone. I said, what the flock? I said, what happened to my car? So I called the bank and the bank said, well, you didn't make the payment? I said, yes, I did. I said, I made the payment. I made the payment. You had no reason taking my car. And so they had said, well, it says that the account is closed. I said, account is closed. It's not closed. But then when they read me the account time, it was from an account that had been closed off. Because when they were reading me the number of saying what account to take it out of, and this is where the lesson comes in, always verify. Because I was busy saying, yeah, that I wasn't paying attention with the number because I figured you're taking out the one that you always had in the past. And so what happened was that I said, no, to check. So I said, look, I said, you're mistaken. You have to be mistaken. So they did something what they normally wouldn't do, and that's what they did was that they played the recording to themselves. And said, okay, yeah, we hear you saying, yeah. I said, oh, yeah, that's me. Yeah. I said, okay. So I lost my 2013, 2014, 2016, whatever it is. I lost my Ford Fusion because I did not pay attention to them ringing off the number to the bank account that they were going to take my money out of. And it's very important to do so. I say all that because right now I'm in the middle of transferring. I got a bank account, I'm transferring funds or whatever. And so now I know the importance